In the Daily Nation, page 12, we are having a very interesting story here about corruption. And this is something ambayo imekuwa ni donda sugu katika taifa letu. And according to Transparency International, they walitoa ripoti ambayo ilizidi kuangazia how corruption has been escalating in our country. And as stated in the Daily Nation, Kenya battle, new findings show the country is caught in cycles of reforms without tangible results. According to Transparency International, kuna mambo mingi ambayo waliweza kuangazia na wakasema ya kwamba even as Kenya inataka yani kufika Singapore, because we have countries ambazo their index ya corruption iko very low, and many of the countries ambazo zimeangaziwa katika gazeti hili, we see countries like Denmark and Singapore, the level of corruption is very low. And according to Transparency International, there are things ambayo walisema katika taifa la Kenya ya kwamba we are making a lot of reforms, as stated in the Daily Nation. We are making a lot of reforms, and many of the plans that we make, we have a lot of plans, but now implementation of those plans to curb corruption has been faced with a lot of challenges. And compiled the findings from the 2025 Corruption Perception Index, CPI, revealed the country caught in cycle of reforms without tangible results, where institutions tasked with enforcing accountability remain weak and public confidence continues to erode. Because this is something that is trending in our nation. Tumeona ya kwamba some of the organs ambazo zinafaa implement kuangalia they curb corruption, imekuwa that they are very weakened because of politically because as stated in the Daily Nation, kuna mambo mengi ambayo the Transparency International iliangazia, ikasema ya kwamba viongozi wengi they have been compromised in the leadership of various organs ambazo zinafaa zisimamie kuangalia mambo ya corruption. And in the 2025 edition, Kenya scored 30 out of 100, down from 32 in 2024. You can imagine we just tunaendelea tu kushuka, and this is something that is so alarming because such stagnation signals structural problems rather than isolated scandals, suggesting that suggesting reforms have not fundamentally changed. And we've seen that according to Transparency International, kuna various countries ambazo zilikuwa graded, and we see that even in Africa there are nations like Rwanda and Tanzania ambazo their level of corruption, in fact Kenya imezidi kukua very corrupt more than other countries. And this is something that is so alarming because Kenya latest score indicates that corruption is no longer a series of isolated incidents. It has evolved into sophisticated, resilient system, and legal safeguards exist, including constitutional leadership and integrity provisions intended to bar individuals implicated in wrongdoing from public office.